Where are you hiding? There. Die! Nope. No, no, no! I gotta go outside. Do something else. Hey guys, how you holding up? Do you have big plans for the 4th of July this year? Ha! Found him. Well, I have to work all day on the 4th of July, so this guy will be having zero fun. Where did I put that thing? Huh, here it is. What, this? This is my driveway gaming setup. So if I feel like binging on video games and it's a really nice day, I can just come out here and then I'd be outside. It's awesome. Aha! Alright, so I figured since my 4th of July is a bust, I would show you guys my favorite yard game. And maybe you can toss one back for me. And I'll play with you in spirit. Let's do this. Alright, so I'm a huge fan of yard games. Bags, ladder golf, croquet, you name it, I'll play it till the sun goes down. I mean, what better excuse to crack a beer, fire up the grill, take a dip in the old kiddie pool? Yes, I am that person. Top that off with the satisfaction of destroying your trash-talking uncle.
Watch this.
Or your annoying twin cousins. In what can only be described as the yard game performance of the century. And you pretty much have the blueprint for a perfect day.
That's what I'm talking about.
Alright, so today we're going to play Beersbie. Some of you might call it Bottle Bash, or French Darts, or even Frisbeiner. Like with everything else, every region calls it something different, as well as modifies the rules and or the equipment. And that's the great thing about yard games. It's usually something different everywhere you go, and it's like a whole new game. So let's quickly lay out the rules so this carnage can begin. Beersbie is played between two teams consisting of 2 players each. 1v1 is also an option if Uncle Frank has had too many to drink and is having trouble standing upright. Just make sure the teams have even numbers. Stakes are placed into the ground anywhere between 20 to 40 feet apart. I just grab a 6-foot length of 1-inch diameter PVC pipe, cut it down to about mid-chest height, and boom, done. Next, objects are placed onto the tops of the poles. Now, this is where a lot of times you'll see some variation. People will use beer bottles, cans, all sorts of things. I prefer large solo cups. I'll get into that in a second though, but the object of Beersbie is to knock the object off the stake, throwing a frisbee either by hitting it directly or hitting the stake. Teams must attempt to catch the objects that is hit before it touches the ground. Like I said before, there are a million variations when it comes to rules and scoring. I'll link the Wikipedia version down in the comments if you feel like you want the official guidelines. So how do you win? The first player to earn 15 or 21, depending on how you want to play, points wins. You have to have a gap of at least 2 points to win, and you cannot win on a frisbee drop. This means you have to hit the cup or stake to win. So what happens is we'll take turns throwing the frisbee at the opposing team's stake, alternating teammates each time it's our team's turn. If the frisbee hits the stake or cup, it's 1 point. If it knocks the cup off the stake and it falls on the ground before the opposing team can catch it, that's 3 points for the good guys. If the opposing team is able to catch the cup in the air, they're awarded 3 points. And that's where the solo cups come into play. When playing with friends, we found the cups almost more challenging and fun to try and catch. They're so light, making their flight path difficult to predict, and they don't hurt as much as bottles do. Give them a try, you might like it. You must also catch the frisbee each time it's thrown to you. If you drop it, it's a point for the throwing team. Now there are exceptions to this. The frisbee must be catchable. The disc is deemed uncatchable if it hits the ground before getting to the stake, if the disc is thrown below the knee, or if the catching team must take more than one large step to catch the disc with their free hand. Usually everyone is pretty agreeable with what's considered catchable or not. Oh yeah, there is one more very, very important rule. Players must hold a drink in one hand at all times, leaving only one hand free to throw and catch a frisbee. So that's the basic intro to everything. Like I said before, there are tons of ways to play. I suggest trying it out and making a few tweaks here and there that everybody agrees on. But enough talking about this. Let's play a game up to 11 points. However, since players are in short supply these days, I am going to bring in a familiar face. You guys remember other Kris, right? Hey. She doesn't stand a chance.
Great moments are born from great opportunity. And that's what you have here tonight.
I'm done messing around. Catch this. Man, I gotta get back in this. Yeah, if you hit the pole and the cup stays on, that's 1 point. So it looks like next cup hit or caught will be the winner. Well, that's all I got for you guys today. As predicted, I remain Beersbie champion in the Tri-County area for the 5th year in a row. Weird. Not. Anyway, for my friends in the US, I hope you have a great 4th of July. Stay safe. And for those of you elsewhere, get outside, crack a beer open, and whip some stuff at your family and friends. Until next time, I'm Kris. Yay! Fireworks! See ya.